Hello everyone! So in this video, I'm going to show you how to transform the Transformers Legacy Autobot Skids. So let's start. So first off, for the arms, we're basically going to pull the arms like this, rotate at the shoulders like this so that the wheel is on top, then rotate by the bicep joint, or bicep swivel, so that it's configured this way. Then of course, we'll do the exact same thing on the other one. Lift up the arms, rotate the shoulders, and then rotate the bicep joint. Now that we're done here, we can keep this as like this or like this. It doesn't really matter. We're going to detach the torso. So just lift it up so that it's configured this way. Now that we're here, we can tab the backpack. So there are tabs there on the windshield, which should tab in those slots right there. So on my copy, it's kind of difficult, but make sure you tab this because this is important later on. It's important that these things are tabbed in. So I've tabbed it here, but not on the other side. There we go. Now that we've tabbed those in, we can connect the legs. Connect the legs through these two tabs right there. So just connect them like this. After connecting them, we can open these things up. Now, before we do anything else, what we need to do is pull in the wheels or the shoulders. So just pull them in. There's really no lock to this part. Just make sure that this is aligned to the hood of the car. And once we're done with that, we can pull the hands down and I'll put the light in. This tab should connect to this part here behind the forearm. So there's no click, but you will feel it once it's locked in place. So of course, do the same with the other one. Just rotate here, make sure that it's aligned right here. Now we will pull down the arm, make sure that the forearm is tabbed there. So you will actually feel it, that it actually becomes tighter. Anyway, once we're in this configuration, we will lower down the legs like this and then fold the torso there. So there's an extra joint there on the torso. So we'll fold down the legs just a little bit, and then the torso we're basically going to pull upwards like this. Now the next part will be to tab the roof of the car to those two things there. So there are two slots here, here, and here, which will tab to these two tabs. So this one is kind of difficult, so make sure when you're tabbing this here that these are still tabbed in. So just compress them together and then make sure to tab them in place. So these should be right. Let me put them proper. I mistransformed the arm, sorry. Let me put those back in. Everything got mistransformed. Anyway, open these up. Then push these in. There we go. Oops, the arm. I just saw that the arm is not connected. Anyway, we're going to tab this here. Tab them there. So you will actually feel it lock in place. Now that we have that there, it's not tabbed in again. Let me just fix the forearm. There. Now we will completely bend this. Just like this. So don't worry if this becomes untabbed. It's completely part of the process and it's completely fine. We'll just connect it again once we've properly folded it. Now we will just close down the doors. So there's a tab. Oh, sorry, there's a tab there. Connect there. Once you've tabbed that in, of course, do the same with the other one. Now we can just squeeze everything together. And here we have Skids in his alt mode. Now let's transform Skids back in his robot mode. So first, open the doors. like we would do on a normal car. Now this one's a bit easier, so just unfold this back part. Unfold it like this, and then this, you can easily untab it by just folding the legs again. So we basically just straightened the extra joint there. Now that we're here, if this didn't become untabbed, just untab them and then pull out the shoulders. Do the same with the other one. Mine became untabbed when I did the entire process with the back. Now we will fold this in. We will detach the legs apart. Now, you don't need to detach this because once you fold it by the torso, it automatically detaches itself. And you can just push it downwards to align it. Now, for the shoulder, rotate it so that the wheel is facing the back. Rotate the forearm and then pull down the arms. Of course, do the same thing with the other one. Rotate so that the wheel is on the back. Rotate by the bicep swivel. And then pull down the arms. And here we have Skids back in its rover mode. So there you go. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe if you do. Thank you for watching. And see you guys next time. Bye-bye.